America, we really need to talk.
Multiple foreign terrorist organizations have called for attacks against Americans and the West.
Our country is really at an increased threat for a terrorist attack.
According to intelligence, they have cells in Boston, Maryland, New York, Laurel, Maryland, Potomac, Maryland.
Based off of what the FBI has confirmed over the last 24 hours, yes, American cities have been warned that they are sleeper cells right now in many of our cities. And we're going to give you a list, the actual list that the FBI has in regards to if it's your city under this warning list. So make sure that you stay to the end of this video because we're going to have as much information as possible for you in regards to what cities are under attack by Hamas and Iran. We want to make sure by giving you this information that everyone is protected in each one of our states and cities. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell so you can get the latest updated information in regards to this topic. Let's not waste any time. Let's get started with the videos and the headlines.
The FBI Director Wray nor the president have any idea whether or not there is somebody from Hamas roaming around the United States of America who could strike this kind of deadly attack on our own country.
All right, you notice a pattern here. More and more governors, and in fact, the governors of Oklahoma and Texas who were visiting Israel to warn us what's going on over there and the threat of terror over there is, in fact, likely to happen over here. Christopher Wray, the FBI director, saying as much just a few days earlier. Chris Zwecker is the former FBI assistant director. Chris, good to have you. Are they right? Is it just a matter of time before we're dealing with what Israel's dealing with here?
Absolutely, Neil. I mean, this is the greatest terrorist threat to this country since the pre-9/11 run-up. And I think it's even more pronounced now because we have these conflicts, these cells in the United States. I mean, when I say cells, I mean Hezbollah and Hamas, but mostly Hezbollah have been around for a long, long time, raising money, committing crimes and raising money for Hezbollah. Those cells could quickly morph into violent cells. And with the southern border being as open as it is, we have no idea who's in this country. So it's a combination of what's going on in the Middle East, as well as that wide open southern border. We got to have a couple hundred FBI agents on that border trying to determine who's coming in. We have completely negated all the security steps that we took after 9/11 to keep terrorists out of this country.
So the fear is they're already here.
Clearly. I mean, but then there's also the greater threat, I think, of organized terrorist activity in the U.S. Yes, these cells were already here, but there's even more flowing across our border every day without question. And we don't know where they are or who they are. If you're a terrorist, you're going to sneak across that southern border. You don't need to take a plane or use any other means to get into this country. And they can come in groups and cells. There are no boundaries for these people, and they are dedicated to destroying the Western civilization as we know it. So, you know, they're in it for the long haul. Yeah. And you can't, I guess the point being, Neil, you can't trust them. No matter what they say, you cannot trust them.
To all of you who are wondering why we should care about Hamas and what's happening in the Middle East, you should care because Hamas has a large network of cells spreading all across America. According to intelligence, they have cells in Boston, Maryland, New York, Laurel, Maryland, Potomac, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Henderson, Virginia, Springfield, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina, Orlando and Tampa, Florida, Detroit, Michigan, Houston, Columbia, Missouri, Plainfield, Illinois, Kansas City, Chicago, Denver, Oklahoma City, Arlington, Texas, and Dallas, Texas, Tucson, Arizona, Seattle, Washington, San Francisco, Santa Clara, Los Angeles, and San Diego in California. Wake up, America. That's why we need to stand with Israel.
Whether you stand for what's going on in Israel or you don't, at the end of the day, we care about what's going on U.S. soil when it comes to the FBI directors letting us know and warning us that these cities that she just mentioned are the cities in which there are already sleeper cells and Hamas might be making plans to do attacks against. Now, our goal is not to fearmonger, but to give actual facts. We're not here to give fake news or anything that's phony, but we're here to give you actual information in regards to what's being shared with us in the news right now. As I was saying before, if you want to make sure that you keep getting updated information on this particular topic as well as others, make sure that you subscribe to this new channel, because we're going to continue to talk about this particular topic to keep you posted on not only what's going on overseas. At the end of the day, make sure you stay posted to get the latest updated information, as well as let me know if your city was one of the cities that was just named that may have a Hamas sleeper cells in them right now. Let me know in the comment section as you subscribe. I'm on my way out of here. I'll see you guys again in the next video.